this is it, the wonderful world of word problems. Little did you know you had all this fun waiting for you. All right, here we go into this wonderful world. We're going to start with one number problems and two number problems. Let's see, one number problems. Now, I know you're not going to like it very much because I'm going to make you do stuff here that you can do in your head. And the reason I'm making you do stuff here that you can do in your head is so that you get the process, so that you know how to do problems that you can't do in your head. So please bear with me, and please do as I ask, and then I'll be nice, and everybody will be happy. Okay? So, the sum of a number and 10 is 26. Find the number. I know you know what the number is. I got it. Okay? I understand that. I would fully expect that almost all of these problems you'd be able to do in your head. That's not the point. The point is to learn the process. All right, so what do we do when we want a process for a word problem? The first thing we do is we write a let statement. So we let n, in this case, or you can use x or k or q or whatever you like, be the thing that we want to find. We want to find the number, and I am perfectly happy with abbreviations as long as they are clear. All righty, so the sum, that means to add, of a number and 10 is 26. So your equation should look like n plus 10 equals 26. Very easy equation to solve. Subtract 10 from both sides, and n equals 16. The beautiful thing about your let statement is it also serves as an answer box, because word problems must have word answers. The number is 16. All right. I will let you do 2 on your own, and I will work with you on 3. Number 3. 2/5 of a number decreased by 10 is equal to 8. Find the number. So let n equal the number. Alrighty? Now 2/5 of, that scary word of that someone asked about the other day, is times 2/5 of a number decreased by 10 is equal to 8. Beautiful. Pause here, solve the equation on your own. If you're back with me, you add 10 to both sides, you get 2/5 n equals 18, multiply both sides by reciprocal of 5 halves, ka-ching, 5 halves, 2 goes into 18 9 times, 9 times 5, 45, and so we get n equals 45. So the number is 45. Now to check word problems, you do check them with the words. And I'm just going to do a little check over here to the side. So if I take 2/5 of 45, I'm going to find that 5 is in the 45 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. And 18 decreased by 10 is 8. Check. Sound good? Alrighty. Let's look at 6. I have 5, rather. Oh no, let's look at 6, actually. You guys can do 2, 4, and 5 on your own. I'm going to do 6 with you, because 6 is a little bit different. The product of a number and itself is 196. Find the number. So I still let n equal the number. Don't worry about it yet. I start my problem. Okay? Well, now I have the product of the number and what itself is 196. So that n times n, remember, is n squared. How do we solve that doozy? Well, we use inverse operations, just like we have in the past. We're going to do some of these equations when we do geometry. So to undo a squaring, I take the square root. Okay? And the square root of n squared, remember, is n. And the square root of 196 is 14. And some of you are saying, wait, what about, yes, what about negative 14 also? Okay? Because if I have, and there's a whole discussion about this, we're not going to get into it now, but if I have negative 14 and I square it, I do get 196. So it is 14 or negative 14, and that's my answer for this problem. Okay? So you go ahead and do 2, 4, and 5, and pause the video here. And then come back, and we're going to look at 2 number problems when you're back. All right, so the smaller of 2 numbers is 6 less than the larger. If 2 times the larger is equal to 8 times the smaller, find the 2 numbers. Now, generally, when you get into these kinds of problems, you let n equal the element that you know the least about. So in this case, if I look at the first sentence, it says the smaller of 2 numbers is 6 less than the larger. I know something about the smaller. I know it's 6 less than the larger. So I'm going to let n equal the larger number. And that means that the smaller number, it's 6 less than the larger. So that's the smaller number. Okay? And then I can use the next equation, just a sentence to set up my equation. 2 times the larger. 2 times the larger is equal to 8 times the smaller. The smaller is this entire thing. So it's equal to 8 times the smaller. Good? So 2n equals 8n minus 48. I'm going to bring my n's to the right and my constants to the left, which is going to give me 6n equals 48, and n equals 8. Okay? So the larger number equals 8, and the smaller number equals 2. Here. Okay? And it's true that 2 times the larger, which is 16, is equal to 8 times the smaller, which is 16. All right? All right, I'm going to do a rectangle problem with you. So I will do the one that's directly below the one we just did. I don't know if I fixed the numbers for you, so if I didn't, then you have a number 8, which is incorrect. Now the thing with rectangles and triangles and octagons and all of that, if you have this kind of a word problem, guess what? You're going to be so happy. You don't have to do a left statement. You have to do a picture. Yay! You could do a left statement, but I'll let you do a picture. How's that? The length of a rectangle is 3 times its width. So what do I know nothing about? The width. I know the length is 3 times the width. Perimeter. Be very, very careful with perimeter. I get all kinds of students that go, okay, 4w equals 72. No, because perimeter goes all the way around. It's not just where you see the variables. So in fact, it is not 4w, it is 8w equals 72. Divide by 8, w equals 9. My width equals 9 units, whatever they are meters. And my length is 3 times 9, which is 27 meters. Final answer. Okay? And if I add that up, I would get 72. I would like you to do 3 and 4. And we will check them tomorrow in class. Please also, questions, comments, hot questions, any concerns, anything on your mind at all, write it down and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.